all the African American, there was a time where police were unaliving a lot of African Americans. But when it comes to the state of Minnesota, the Somali people that you guys spewing so much hate on, let me tell you about what happened during George Floyd. When George Floyd happens, we understood that when you come for one black man, you're coming for all of us. And we stood by them. We raised our voices. There's no way anybody who were among those protesters can say that Somali people were not among them. We were among them. We raised voices. We chanted Black Lives Matter with our chest open wide. So for y'all to just come at us like that when we support it, that's insane. Let me remind you of all the African American, there was a...
Ladies and gentlemen, the Somalis are also pushing back, and they are reminding black people during the Black Lives Matter movement, the Somalis participated. Yes, that is what they are saying. We were with you. We were with you in the Black Lives Matter movement. We participated in the Black Lives Matter movement. Now, you are trying to radicalize us.
I've been saying that Black Americans don't have allies for the longest, right? Now, this proves my point. Out there in Minnesota, a young black mother was looking for a daycare to put her children. What do you know? The Somalis run a 24-hour daycare. But when she get there, they don't want to give her a tour. They don't want to service her. And she says,
I tried to send my child to one of the 24-hour daycare centers because this is the only 24-hour daycare in Minnesota. The Somalis would not give me a tour. They did not want me to bring my kids to their daycare. It was because they was doing daycare fraud. Come to find out, another thing with them, they made it very clear their only agenda is to benefit the Somali community.
You know, most of these immigrants, they come here, they don't come here to ally with us blacks. They don't come here to be our friends. They don't come here to service us. They don't come here to be around us. They come here to use America for whatever they can get out of it. That's something that we all have to remember, because that's what it is. You open a business here in America, then it's for everyone. You service everyone. You don't come to America to only service your own people. And that's one of the biggest issues that white Americans and black Americans have with all immigrant groups right now in America. You guys come here and you don't even play by the rules, because before you had your own place, before you had your own little cities and towns, you had to come to our cities and towns. Guess what? You got all the services you need. So that's one of the biggest issues that black Americans have with all immigrants. You guys come here, you think you're better than us. You don't treat us with any kind of respect. You don't respect our history. You don't respect our language. You don't respect our country. You don't respect us at all, but yet you expect us to respect you. You expect us to put our bodies on the line when ICE is chasing your ass down the street. No, sir, it's never happening again. Believe me. Black Americans do not have any allies, and we need to start marching and acting like it and voting and standing on that too.
This Somali and Black American beef online is getting corny, and I'm sick of seeing it. If you follow me for several years, you'll know that I'm Black American, but I've extensively made videos on being immersed in Somali culture, learning the language, and I've lived in Minnesota for several years. I have a lot of Somali friends on and offline. So honestly, I'm tired of seeing the negativity. I'm tired of seeing certain people saying disrespectful things, and it needs to be somebody else to get on this internet and show that everybody is not divisive like that. A lot of Black Americans that I know, we love African culture, we welcome it, we go over to Africa, we support Africa. First of all, I don't like the narrative of Americans not thriving in multicultural environments. So there's a lot of people who don't, but I can't speak on them, but it's a lot of us who do. I don't think that it's fair for people to constantly say Somalis are anti-Black based on what internet trolls say. Look at this magazine. As you can see, this is a Somali magazine, and it's back from 2022, and look at what it says. They usually always keep up with Black American movements. Even if you look at history in Mogadishu, when those girls were out there protesting for Angela Davis, they definitely watch the community. And if you really think about it, both our communities have some commonalities. Black Americans are very hospitable, welcoming, soulful, and passionate people. Same thing for Somalis. Y'all have got to stop talking about people you have never built a friendship or relationship with. Anyways, Soto Somali people, as you see, I have on my bati, my gold that I got from Carmel Mall. And I just hope that we can kind of stop these narratives that we all don't like each other, because I love Somali people, I love Africans, I love my culture as well, my Black American culture. So it's best to collaborate with people and teach them if they don't know.
I don't know how the hell I ended up on the Somalian side of TikTok, but from my understanding, they got a beef with Black people. Check this shit out, y'all. We are not Africans. We are Black Americans. And then second of all, from my understanding, you motherfuckers ain't never claimed to be Black. Y'all wanted that shit far away from y'all. Now all of a sudden, since Trump don't want you in the country, you want the Black Americans to help and you feel some type of way because we laughing about the shit. Let me tell you something. We don't never start nothing, but we will finish it. Y'all better find y'all something safe to do and leave the Black Americans the fuck alone. How about y'all team up with them Nigerians that got banned off alive from doing fucking from the hours between 11 and 3 a.m.? Y'all, they over there tweaking.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Somalis are also pushing back, and they are reminding Black people during the Black Lives Matter movement, the Somalis participated. Yes, that is what they are saying. We were with you. We were with you in the Black Lives Matter movement. We participated in the Black Lives Matter movement. Now you are trying to radicalize us. We stood with you. We fought alongside you. When you are down, we were there with you. And now you are blindfolded. You are blindfolded. You cannot see what the Somalis are going through. That is what they are saying. Not my words. That is what they are saying. Right now you're blindfolded. You cannot see anything. You cannot see the kind of challenges that the Somalis are going through. While during the Black Lives Matter movement, we were there holding hands with you, Blacks people, ladies and gentlemen. But again, the Blacks, they are pushing back. The Blacks, they are pushing back, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at this video first of all, and then I'm coming back to react after this. In her comment section, some of them even call the Blacks bots. The ones that are criticizing these Somalis, they are bots. They are only bots so that they can go and create divisions among Somalis and other communities of groups. But you see, criticizing a community actions or political position is not hate. No group is above criticism. No Somalis, no Caribbeans, not Africans, not Black Americans, not everyone or not anyone, even including the president. Not anyone is above criticism. You see, the truth is, criticism is human, okay? Accountability is normal. People are criticizing Somalis because they strongly believe that nobody is above the law and nobody should be exempted from the law. This law should apply equally to everyone. There's a certain group of people that have followed the law, and they have waited for years for the immigration process to be successful. While on the other side, there's some certain groups of people who want to cut corners with the law so that the immigration can be done on a much faster rate. Then you want people not to criticize such people. There are some people who have set up legal business, done everything legally, okay, but by doing everything, they still failed. While on the other side, there are some people who are cutting corners, doing fraudulent business and becoming successful at those fraudulent business. How do you expect these people that are following the law, doing everything that the law wants, to feel when they see someone came through the corners and is also doing fraudulent business and becoming so successful? How do you expect this person to feel? Definitely they are going to criticize. They are going to criticize this law. We are talking about fairness here. No one is above the law here, ladies and gentlemen. Let the law take its course. Some of you people have been doing some very fraudulent business, some very bad business. Unfortunately, this has destroyed your entire community, ladies and gentlemen. Let me repeat this again so that you can understand the situation. There's some certain groups of people who have done everything legally, what the government wanted. And even in such circumstances, they still failed. While there are some people who have done things illegally, conducted illegal businesses, fraudulent businesses, and they became successful at it. They made a lot of money. Because of why? Maybe they took advantage of the system. Maybe they saw, the system is not following us. The system is not pushing back. Let us continue. They made a lot of money. They drove good cars. While these other ones who are following everything, doing everything what the system wants, they are not becoming successful. That's where the frustration is coming in. And it's only human when they get frustrated, ladies and gentlemen, because I cannot be doing things legally the way the government wants, while you are coming from where you came from. You are starting wrong businesses, fraudulent businesses, illegal businesses, and becoming successful at it. And then you are using the same tactics to smear on my face, to laugh on my face. You look, I'm successful than you. And then you want me not to criticize you. Is that really fair? Is that what we call fairness? That is not fairness. And that is exactly what people are talking about here. Those are the kind of things that are making people angry, ladies and gentlemen. Some Somalis are even gaslighting the blacks that, you guys, we supported you on the Black Lives Matter movement. We were with you. We literally supported you. Now you are turning your back against us. When you need you the most, no one is saying anything. You are all here criticizing us. That is gaslighting. That is gaslighting. Yes, that support mattered. But support doesn't always buy immunity forever. Solidarity is not a lifetime shield from accountability. Standing with the black Americans once doesn't mean that they shouldn't question you when you're doing something bad. That is manipulation of the highest order. I did for you, I did this for you, so you shouldn't criticize me because I did something for you. That is manipulation. That is manipulation. That is not good. Okay, just follow the law. Just follow the law. Because let me tell you, there are some African Americans who have been doing some very good business that is acceptable by the law, but because they have not been successful, while someone else is cutting corners and becoming so successful, and they found them in the USA, and then you want them not to criticize you. That is crazy. For a long time, the black Americans have been the punching bag. They have been the ones who have been criticizing as, not law-abiding citizens. But now, the truth is coming out clearly. Some of you guys have not been, conducting some good business.